This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand for Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025. I'm Gary Dick. Marian University President Dan Elsner says the planned $137 million renovation of the former LaRue Carter Veterans Administration Hospital property in Indianapolis is coming at just the right time for the school. It's part of the recently formed Riverside Education Innovation District and aims to turn the property into a neighborhood hub, offering educational programming and workforce resources.
You'll see early childhood education, you'll see vocational education. We have an Earn and Learn college with St. Joe. Of course, all the Marian University bachelor's, master's, and doctoral programs, excluding our med school, the Eclipse Educators College, will join in with the local community, pastors, schools, and we're going to drive educational attainment up for the next 5-10 years in a remarkable manner.
Just a few months after going public, Fishers-based drone delivery company Arrive AI is looking to triple its workforce as part of what it's calling an aggressive global expansion. The company plans to add about 40 employees with the goal of filling those new positions by the end of the year. Arrive AI has developed a smart mailbox, a climate-controlled secure receptacle for human or drone-based mail pickup and delivery. Evansville-based Old National Bancorp has appointed Timothy Burke as its new president and chief operating officer. Burke succeeds Mark Sander, who announced his retirement earlier this year. Burke most recently served as an executive vice president of Key Bank in Ohio, where he led commercial banking in 12 Midwestern markets. He also previously served as president of the Northeast Ohio market for Key Bank. From the state's #1 source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio. West Central Indiana is on the move, and the next big conversation is happening in Terre Haute. Join business and community leaders at Innovate West Central Indiana, a high-energy forum of ideas, innovation, and insight. We're talking talent, technology, and transformation, and what's next for the region. Join us at Indiana State University July 31 for Innovate West Central Indiana, part of the Innovate Indiana series presented by Indiana University and Old National Bank. RSVP now at ibj.com/innovate. A former Muncie woman has been sentenced to 30 months in federal prison for her part in defrauding the U.S. Department of Education out of nearly $1 million in financial aid.
Raina Isom was sentenced last week after pleading guilty to 1 count of wire fraud and 2 counts of federal financial aid fraud. She was also ordered to pay nearly $350,000 in restitution. But federal authorities say Isom submitted more than 50 fraudulent financial aid applications over a decade for more than a dozen different individuals, causing over $930,000 in federal financial aid to be fraudulently dispersed. To carry out her scheme, authorities say Isom enrolled accomplices in low-cost online colleges using their dates of birth, social security numbers, and other personal information. She then filed financial aid applications online and lied about the income levels of these students and their parents to purposely inflate the amount of financial aid that would be awarded. According to the Department of Justice, Isom has a history of fraud, being convicted in 2004 of arson with intent to defraud and in 2011 for enrolling fake students in the University of Phoenix online school and submitting fraudulent financial aid forms. Alex Brown, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
A judge has ruled that a rural Indiana school district set to be dissolved by 2027 can resume classes next month and continue operating for 2 more years. Union School Corporation in East Central Indiana sued the state in May, seeking to overturn a new law that mandates the district's closure. A former University of Notre Dame vice president will join the executive team at St. Mary's College on August 1. Aaron Hoffman Harding will serve as vice president for strategy and legal affairs and chief of staff. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand.